Hey guys, Big Phil here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a very interesting smartwatch, a smartwatch with blood pressure monitoring. This watch has some unique features which I'm going to show you guys in today's video, and everything else about this smartwatch we're going to check out in this video right here. And please, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button for a lot of good videos come up on Big Phil TV. Alright guys, as I mentioned earlier, this smartwatch is a blood pressure smartwatch, which means the blood pressure monitoring is the biggest feature of this smartwatch. I would say it is the biggest selling point of this watch right here. But the watch also have lots of other health features. It has a whole day heart rate tracking, blood oxygen feature, sleep tracking, stress tracking, and lots of other basic health features are all available on this smartwatch right here. Another thing about this smartwatch is the fact that it has 7 days of battery life according to the company, but I'm going to test it out. The box is very simple. It has very little information and a logo right here. The name of the watch is bpdoctor Pro. Let's open it up. I'm going to cut it on both sides and we pull it just like this. So when you open it up, the first thing you can see is the watch, which it has a unique design. As you can see right here, it's oval. Yes, I would say this shape is oval, right? It's not circle, it's not square, it's oval. A unique design. It looks different. And this is the unique feature of this smartwatch right here. Yes, it has an air scuff, or I would say an airbag. It's like an airbag. It's right here. So when you're measuring your blood pressure, this little scuff right here inflates. And what else comes in the box? Let's check it out right here. All right, here we got 2 things. This is a charging station. It's a little charging part. It's not wireless because it has these pins, which I believe is going to magnetize right here and start charging. There is also the charging cable, which unfortunately it is mini USB to USB type A. I don't know why it is not USB type C, but it is mini USB. The next thing we can see in here is the quick start guide, how to use the smartwatch. And finally, we have this unique piece of paper right here. I believe this is a wrist measurement, so it's going to help you to measure the length of your wrist to know exactly how much you can tighten the smartwatch on your wrist. For the watch, I'm going to say it is different. It is unique. It looks good. It feels good. It has a very nice weight on it. I like it, man. This stainless steel right here, according to the company, it is a medical grade stainless steel. And it looks good. It's very shiny. I mean, it's going to stand out. When you wear this going out, definitely going to stand out. And the fact that it has this oval shape, definitely it's different. Yeah. On one corner, we have 2 buttons, one big one and one little one. At the back of the watch, we have the charging pins and the sensor. The sensor is right here. For the strap is non-removable, so you cannot remove the strap. It is not changeable. And I believe it's going to be around 22 millimeter. Yeah, because it's big. There is also the air scuff. As I mentioned earlier, this is one unique feature with this smartwatch. The air scuff will inflate when you're measuring your blood pressure. It's going to inflate. I like it, man. Overall, I like the design of the watch. I like the build quality. It looks good. It feels good. I mean, you got to remember, the watch is not cheap. It costs around $299 US right now. And the $299 is because of the discount. Originally, the watch cost around $450, but with a discount, so if you click the link in the description below, you will have a very good discount right now for $299 US for this smartwatch. Now, to pair the watch to your smartphone, the process is very simple. All you got to do is to get into the camera of your smartphone, then you scan the QR code on the screen of the watch. Once you scan it, it's going to take you to... Alright, it's going to take me here, right here, to the app, blood pressure monitoring. It has Hong Kong or China users and international users. So I'm going to tap on the international users. It takes you to the Google Play Store where you have to download the bpdoctor Plus. That's the name of the app. And once the app is installed on your smartphone, you get in it, fill out some different information like your email, your password, and connect the watch to your phone. It's quite simple, yeah. And once The watch is connected to your smartphone. This is it, guys. This is what it looks like. But there's something I'm disappointed right now. The screen is too small as compared to the size of the watch. The watch is big, but the screen is too small, man. Just like this. Huge bezel on the top and bottom. Yeah. But the display of the watch is very good, like really good. It's so bright, contrast. When you swipe from top to bottom, it takes you to all the quick settings. You swipe from bottom to top, it takes you to all your notifications, your messages. And you swipe from left to right, it takes you to all the different, your daily activities, step count, calorie burn, and distance. Then when you swipe from right to left, it takes you to all the different basic health features. When you press this down button, it takes you to the app drawer where we have things like the BP, blood pressure, blood oxygen, heart rate, workout, alarm, calorie, sleep, weather, settings, and HRV. Now let's check out the settings. In the settings, we have the display, brightness, always on. Oh, nice, guys. We have always on display on this watch. I love it. Yes, turn on. I love to have a watch with an always on display, even though it's going to drain a lot of battery, but I love always on display. And what else do we have in the settings? We have alert. We have about, language. Let's check out the languages. How many languages do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 languages. Spanish, Chinese, I think this is Japanese, and English. That's all. 5 languages, guys. If you want to change the watch faces, you got to tap and hold. Then you swipe, either left or right. But this is the main one, and this is the most beautiful watch face. Right now, there are 3 watch faces pre-installed. So I'm going to use this one right now. In the app, it shows you when the watch is connected and the battery percentage. Then you can change the watch faces. Right now, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Only 9 watch faces, guys. That's all. And my dials, these are the ones that are in the watch already. So there are only 9 watch faces. Not much. And here, my goals. You can set up your goals, your different steps, the blood pressure, my family, your family planning, the blood pressure categories, unit, account settings, personal information, help, version, erase cachers, and logout. That's all. So that's everything in the app. Alright guys, I just finished measuring my blood pressure, and I would say the measuring process is quite interesting. It's an amazing experience. Like during the measuring, the air cuff inflates, and it works the same as that in a hospital. It's an amazing experience, man. And you got to make sure that your wrist is raised up a little bit. As you can see right now, my result is 72 beats per minute. I'm quite impressed. I think I'm quite okay with the result because I did it 3 times. It comes out the same, 72 beats per minute. The same score as you've seen here. 3 times of doing it, the same. So I'm quite sure that this watch is accurate. But in order to make sure that this smartwatch, the bpdoctor Pro, is very accurate, I'm going to the hospital right now so they can check my blood pressure. And we're going to find out if this watch is accurate with the result I'm going to get from the hospital. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to the hospital right now. Alright guys, I just came back from the hospital where I got my blood pressure tested, and I was pretty surprised at the result between the blood pressure machine in the hospital and this smartwatch. The result was very similar, especially the BPM. The BPM on both devices was very, very similar, the same. Like sometime it was 90 beats per minute, sometime it was 87 beats per minute. Both the machine in the hospital and this smartwatch, very similar. But in terms of mmHg, the machine in the hospital was quite higher than this smartwatch. The machine in the hospital gave me sometime 160, 170, but on this smartwatch, the mmHg was around 120, 125, so it was quite low on a smartwatch. I don't know why, but I'm very sure it's big because the machine in the hospital is more sensitive, it's much bigger, I don't know. But guys, I will honestly say this smartwatch is very accurate. The blood pressure monitoring on this smartwatch is incredible. So I really like the technology on this smartwatch. But apart from the blood pressure monitoring on this smartwatch, This watch also have other health features that I mentioned earlier in this video. There is blood oxygen, which works great. There is heart rate tracking, which works well. There is sleep tracking. I haven't tested out the sleep tracking. The step count also works very well. So I would say this smartwatch is pretty solid. In terms of accuracy, this smartwatch is amazing. But there are some few drawbacks with the smartwatch. My number one biggest drawback is the display. To me, it's too small. I wish it was a little bit bigger. There are huge bezel all around the watch. I don't know why the company should have increased the size of the display a little bit better. It could be nice. And secondly, the software is not the fastest. The software is okay, but it's not as fast as most other smartwatches. I got a lot of smartwatches here, so when I'm using this one, I feel how it's a little bit slower as compared to other smartwatches that I have here. That's all about this video. The BP Doctor Pro is an incredible smartwatch. If you are looking for a blood pressure smartwatch, this is it, guys. Check it out. Click the link in the description below. Right now, there is a nice discount. You will buy this watch for $299, way cheaper than the original price. The original price was $450 US, but right now, click the link in the description below for an amazing discount. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any question about the watch, let me know down in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button for a lot of good videos come up on Big Phil TV. Until then, see you to the next one. Peace.